Yeah, and it's not going to change quickly because we didn't create this problem quickly. But it can change, right? And it can change, especially if you're focused in one particular community. Just it can change there, and we've seen it. And I think that the most, the first couple teams that went, people are asking for everything: our hats, our watches. It wasn't too many trips later. We started to put an end to that, and we tried to tell a different story. And I'll never forget the time where, as our team showed up, one year, and this is in Kenya, in a rural village there in Kenya, and for the first time ever, not only was there not requests, and we kind of moved away from the requests, we'd even moved past, kind of nothing. They were giving us gifts.
Yeah.
Right. It totally came full circle. And now the gifts were a live chicken, which we had very little use for. But to me, that was so telling that, okay, look, something has happened here. They know that we're going to keep coming back. Now it was like, we're a guest in your home, thanks for coming, kind of thing. It was much different than they're here one time, get what you can.
I think for me, I mean, this is something that it's probably my message is, what are you receiving? And you've never received from the poor. If you've never received a material good from the poor, you have no idea how vital that is for your long-term understanding of what this mission of Christ looks like.
Yeah.
And I encourage anyone, if you haven't yet had the opportunity to do so, to position yourself in a place where when someone gives something and you do not pay for it, that is a powerful, powerful moment.
Yeah.
I mean, that will open you up to a new way of understanding the other in a way that you just cannot do unless you position yourself in the position of receiving. I mean, that is relationship.
Yeah. And it puts ourselves in a position of humility.
Yeah.
And maybe for the first time, it allows the other person to have the blessing of giving. Yeah. Right. And sometimes, we want to be generous. We want to be selfless. But sometimes we do that because we want to maintain the control in that relationship, and we're the ones that are. And yet, when we receive that, I couldn't agree with you more. We actually give away some of that control, and there's an empowerment that goes with that. That I think those that are materially poor, don't often have the blessing of receiving.